We ready to get started?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why don't we, before we start with the regular hearings, why don't we deal with the Brookdale violations? Who's here for Brookdale?
Yes.
Hey, good morning. What's your name?
Jody Gorman.
Hey, Miss.
Before we start, we need to swear in.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to go ahead and do your.
I was just going to do the summary on that one, but if you want me to go ahead and
Well, we
explain to
have
everybody?
to treat it as like a normal.
Gotcha.
Hearing, so.
No problem. Let me introduce myself, and then we'll deal with that. My name is Josh Brown. I feel like I'm too close to the microphones right now. I'm the hearing officer hired by the City of Lakeland. You've chosen to contest a notice of violation that you received from the city. When the hearing starts in a few minutes, we'll call you up, come up to the lectern, and introduce yourself. The city then will present any evidence that they have regarding the violation. They'll show me a video, photographs, any other evidence they have. Then you can present any evidence you have, explain your side of the story, any witnesses that you may have brought with you, or present any documents or photographs that you think might be relevant, and then I'll make a decision about whether I think there was a violation or not. The types of violations are straight through on red, left-hand turn on red, or right-hand turn on the straight through and left-hand turn. It's typically just where the car is located in relation to the stop bar at the time that the light turns red. On the right-hand turns, I do have some discretion so that even if you went through the red light, if I believe you were reasonably careful and prudent in taking the action you did, then I can find that there's no violation, and then there would be no fine and no court fees or no administrative fee. If I do find a violation, it's a $158 fine. Typically, we can impose up to a $250 administrative fee, but we typically limit it to $100. And again, by going forward with the hearing, you've chosen not to take summary disposition, which would be just the $158 fine and a $12.50 administrative fee. So with that being said, we'll swear everybody in.
Anyone who's wishing to speak on their case today or testify, if you could stand at this time, and I'll go ahead and swear you in, as well as our LPD officers. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear and affirm? And ma'am, as I believe you're gonna present. Yes, please.
I wasn't going to present.
Well, you're gonna come up and we're gonna treat your. So, if you raise your right hand. Do you swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. All right, we'll start with Brookdale. Ms. Gorman, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so my understanding
Just
was...
come right up to the microphone, please.
My understanding with this one was there should have been a transfer of liability, but there wasn't. Is that... But Brookdale is prepared to or is asking for summary disposition, and the city is recommending it? Is that right?
What has happened is she was the driver. She's an employee. She
Okay.
was the driver. The company didn't do a transfer of liability,
Sure.
but sent her here to present the
On your
case.
behalf.
On
Since she
behalf of
was-
the company.
Right.
Well,
Correct?
I wanted to come to court.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is the company asking for or prepared to take summary disposition, though, instead of, or is it contesting the violation?
No, I just wanted to come to court and talk with somebody about.
Ma'am, we can't hear. Can
Oh,
you
I'm sorry.
No, that's.
I'm their employee, and I just wanted to come and talk to somebody about the red lights, but I am not going to go through with this part of it.
Okay.
I didn't realize that Brookdale did not put my name into it.
She just couldn't sign on behalf of.
Right,
Like
I
take a
can't.
Sure.
summary because of the
Sure.
title, but she, as an employee,
So
she's.
basically,
But is the
We're
city
just-
recommending summary disposition?
judgment. Summary judgment, yes.
Okay. And you, ma'am, sitting here as the employee of the company, you're not objecting to summary disposition or the company
No.
taking summary disposition? Okay.
No.
Then we'll go ahead and order summary disposition for both of the violations. Those are 31570 and 31539 for Brookdale. That'll be a $158 fine, $12.50 administrative fee, and 60 days to pay. Okay? And they'll get something in the mail on both violations. Okay?
That's on both violations,
Yes,
correct? Okay.
for both of those. Okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming in. Have a good day.
And you got her information, correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right, you're good to go.
Thank you, Ms.
Have a
Gorman.
good day, thank you.
Okay. Well, who's next?
Next one's gonna be Austin Daniels. Just go put him right there.
And just so I keep it clear, Cano, has that one been dealt with, or I see a CANO?
She's back here, she's gonna contest.
Okay, gotcha.
But he
Okay,
was
we're
here
starting with
first,
Mr.
so-
Daniels, gotcha.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Daniels?
Good morning, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, how about yourself?
Good, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to come in here and contest this one because I was hoping for a break on this guy.
Hang on 1 second. I'm
Sure.
gonna let you go, let them show me the video.
Oh, great,
and-
okay.
And then it'll be your turn, okay?
Great, all right.
Okay, you got it? Okay, this is violation, I'm Officer Scott with the Lakeland Police Department. My partner here is Steve Strickland, Officer Steve Strickland, running the computer, just for the record. This is violation number 1242200064464. It's on Austin Daniels. Violation occurred March 22nd of 2022 at 3:08 p.m. Violation is going to be on a 2013 Hyundai, black in color with a Florida registration of Zulu 424 Uniform Hotel. That's Z424UH, as you can see here in the first still photo. As we go to the second still photo, the violation occurred, he was northbound Bartow Road at North Crystal Lake Road. It's a straight through violation. The light was yellow for 4.8 seconds and it was red for an additional 0.6 seconds. The speed limit in this area is 45 and he was doing 43. As you can see here in this still photo, his vehicle's before the white stop bar. And as we go to the next still photo, you can see where he enters the intersection, and we'll show you in the video. So it turns red, and then he proceeds through the intersection. We'll slow it down for you at quarter speed. So it turns yellow. Turns red, and you can see where he was way before the stop bar and proceeded on through the intersection.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, thank you. Sir, good morning. One quick question. Is that you in your car?
Yes, it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the only thing I just wanted to just point out there, I was just hoping for a break on this. You can see it in the video because I remember this vividly when I went through it. I was like, oh, I went through a red light. And the reason why I went through that red light is because that truck in front of me was obscuring my view a little bit there. So because they went, I feel like, I don't know, I'm sort of a victim of bad luck there. I feel like I was driving the speed limit and because I was unable to see that traffic light, I presumed it was yellow or green, and that's why I just followed through there. So I was just hoping for a break on that. I really wasn't in a rush to get anywhere, clearly. I was driving the speed limit. I was actually in work business, so jokingly, I'm like, okay, I'm driving to work for something, so I don't have to, I'm not like super eager to make sure I'm there super on time or anything, but yeah, I was just hoping for a break on that considering what was happening, and yeah, I think I have a pretty good driving record in all my years out on the road, so I was just hoping for a break.
Did you drive over from Tampa for the here? I saw your address.
Yeah, so I was actually coming to the city of Lakeland for my company to pay a utility bill in person that needed to be paid like now. So I didn't even know I was going to be driving that day. Most of the time I work from home, but sometimes like today I have to be out on the road helping clinics or seeing what's going on there, so.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that was really it. I was just kind of hoping for a break. I remember looking at it. I remember getting this in the mail, and I was like, I bet I know what this is. And sure enough, that's exactly what it is.
And does the city have anything to say about the truck, or you know what his explanation was?
Well, I explained to him beforehand, you know, when you're behind a larger vehicle like that and you cannot see the red light or see what color the light is, then it's your responsibility to create some distance there, because technically he's entering that intersection blindly. So if he can't see what the red light is doing, then it's his responsibility to create distance there. I just feel like maybe he was following a little too closely.
Okay, thank you. So I believe everything you just said. I appreciate you explaining that. I don't think there's much I can do about the violation. I think it is a clear violation. I think you've been honest and forthright about that and admitted it. So I am going to find a violation. I feel for you that you drove over from Tampa for the hearing. And so I do have a little bit of discretion on the administrative fee. And you, because you do have a reasonable explanation, again, not that it's an excuse, because if you don't see the light, then you're too close to the truck, all right? But I'm going to, if you would like, I can give you 60 days to pay instead of 30 days, and I'll reduce the administrative fee from $100 to $50, okay?
Okay, so in total,
Is 60 days to pay okay? Would you prefer 60 days? Or
I
does it
can
not
pay
matter?
right, I can pay right now.
Well, you can't pay right now.
Then
so
never mind.
You'll get something in the mail, but we'll just do the standard 30 days to pay, $50 administrative fee, and the standard $158 fine.
Okay, so it's like 210 total, roughly?
Yeah, I am not here for my math skills,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right?
Yeah,
All right, have a good day. Thank you for coming in, all
you,
right?
everybody.
Drive safely.
thank you. See you.
Next?
Okay, next it's going to be, the last name is Cano.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Is it Cano or Cano?
Cano.
Okay,
Can you adjust the microphone down so we can hear you? Sorry.
perfect.
Thanks.
Like a
And
Mexicano.
you were Miss Cano?
Yes, like a Mexicano.
Okay.
This is violation number 1242200034798, and it's going to be on Cano. Violation occurred February 12th, 2022 at 5:40 p.m. Violation is on a 2002 Toyota Camry, green in color with a Florida registration of Kilo Mike Charlie Papa 05. That's KMCP 05, as you can see here in the first still photo. And as we go to the second still photo, this violation occurred, it was northbound Bartow Road at North Crystal Lake Road. The light was yellow for 4.8 seconds, and it was red for an additional 0.7 seconds. The speed limit in this area is 45, and the vehicle was doing 50. As you can see here in this still photo, the vehicle's before the white stop bar. And as we go to the next still photo, you can see where it entered the intersection. And we'll go to the video. So we'll replay that again. We'll play it at quarter speed. So it's green, turns yellow. Turns red, and you can see the vehicle's way before the white stop bar, and it proceeds through the intersection.
Okay, thank you. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is that your car?
Well, the title is in my name and in her name, but she drives the car and I have my separate car, which I have my registration.
Okay. And was that her, was she driving in,
Yes,
in the
yes.
video that's there? Okay, not yourself? Okay. Go ahead. Here, what would you like to say?
So she's got her proof of insurance that the car is in her name and she admits that she was driving. I've been saying I'm going to change the title to take my name off of it, but she was having some mechanical problems and I thought she was going to get rid of it. So I'm like, why am I going to go and transfer the thing? But anyway, my concern was that because it was in my name, it was going to be like against my record, you know, because I wasn't driving the car.
Sure. Okay, and that's your primary concern? That's what you wanted to raise with me, is the concern that it would be, the violation is in your name and not in her name? Is that your primary concern?
Mainly, yes.
Okay, anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, so, and the officer, I think, may have mentioned this. So, as I understand it, this does not affect or add any points to your license, nor it would to hers if it was in her name. And so I don't think you have to be concerned about that too much. You could have transferred liability to her in advance of the hearing, but it would just mean she would be up here doing this instead of yourself if she chose to contest it. So it really wouldn't change much. I assume you'll ask her to pay the fine?
Yes, she's going to pay.
Okay, all right. That seems like the right thing to do. So, but I appreciate the situation. I understand what it's like when our vehicles are in our names as well as someone else's. So I can give you the assurance that it shouldn't affect you or your driving record, or your insurance, anything like that. The only effect it can have is if the fine is not paid, then my understanding is it can affect your ability to re-register the vehicle whenever registration comes due. So it'll be important for you to make sure she pays it. I do think there's a violation. I think that's pretty clear from the evidence. The vehicle was behind the stop bar, and so I'm going to find that there's a violation. Would 60 days to pay be better?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, so we'll do 60 days to pay, and just because of the unusual circumstance, because it's not actually your liability if you had transferred it in advance, I'll use the discretion I have to reduce the administrative fee, because we did go forward with the hearing, so I do have to impose an administrative fee, but I'll reduce it to $50, and so we'll do $50 administrative fee, $158 fine, and 60 days to pay, okay?
Okay.
And you'll get something in the mail, and then you hand it to her and make sure she pays it, all right?
Okay, will do.
All right, have a great day. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day. Thank you. All right, we have a few no-shows.
Okay.
So the first no-show, it's going to be violation number 1242200030010.
And the name on that?
And the name on that is Lampkin, Johnny Lee Lampkin. Okay, this violation occurred February 6th of 2022 at 11:34 a.m. Violation is on a 2020 Dodge blue in color with Florida registration of Papa Charlie, Quebec, November 54. That is PCQN 54, as you see here in the still photo. As we go to the second still photo, this violation occurred, it was northbound Socrum Loop Road at Walt Loop Road. This is a straight-through violation. The light was yellow for 4.9 seconds, and it was red for an additional 0.2 seconds. The speed limit in this intersection is 40 miles an hour. He was doing 75. You can see here in the still photo, he's before the white stop bar, and we'll go to the next still photo, and you can see he entered the intersection, and we'll show you the video. And take note, I don't know if you realize it right here, there's some pedestrians on the corner. He was in excessive speed and running the light, so we can slow it down for you at quarter speed. Can you stop it when it turns red? So it's red, he's before the stop bar. and proceeds through the intersection.
Violation, $158 fine, $100 administrative fee, 30 days to pay.
Are you going to the James? How do you pronounce that? Murabito,
Okay?
James. So violation is going to be 1242200053988. This was going to be a transfer. It was a rental car, and the rental car company transferred it to him. So where you see owner, it says Ian Holding. That's usually like,
Enterprise.
yeah, yep, exactly. So violation occurred March 8th of 2022 at 7:43 a.m. Violation is on a 2022 Toyota Silver in color with a Florida registration of Quebec Mike Tango Golf 48. That's QMTG 48, as you see here in this still photo. As we go to the second still photo, violation occurred southbound on Cleveland Heights Boulevard at East Edgewood Drive. It's a straight-through violation. The light was yellow for 4.1 seconds, and it was red for an additional 0.2 seconds. And here in this still photo, you can see the vehicle is before the white stop bar. And we'll go to the next still photo, and you can see he entered the intersection, and we'll show you the video. And we'll slow it down for you. So it turns yellow. And it's red, and he's before the stop bar and proceeds through it.
Okay, violation, $158 fine, $100 administrative fee, 30 days to pay. One more? Simmons?
Yes, correct. Simmons, Robert Taylor. I'm still pulling it up too. Okay, this is violation number 1242200070487. Violation occurred March 30th of 2022 at 5:31 p.m. Violation is on a 2019 Hyundai silver in color, Florida registration of Juliet Sierra 40 Delta. That's JS40D, as you see here in the still photo. As we go to the next still photo, this violation occurred southbound Bartow Road at North Crystal Lake. This is a straight-through violation. The light was yellow for 4.9 seconds, and it was red for an additional 0.3 seconds. The speed limit in this area is 45, and he was doing 45. You can see where he's, the car's before the white stop bar. He's in the second lane, the silver vehicle. And we'll show you the next still photo where he entered the intersection, and we'll go to the video. We'll slow it down for you. So it's yellow, and it turns red, and he's before the white stop bar and proceeds through it.
Okay, violation, $158 fine, $100 administrative fee, and 30 days to pay. Does that cover all the contested hearings?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, thanks very much. We'll just read for the record the last 5 of the notice number and the last name for everyone that elected summary disposition, and that will be the $158 fine, $12.50 administrative fee, and 60 days to pay. 46370 Blankenship, 24302 Bowie, 31570 Brookdale, 31539 Brookdale, 56908 Brookins, 42601 Brooks, 62575 Buford, 86582 Cabrera Andreo, 52618 Carmichael, 47998 Clark, 48574 Collins, 55025 Cornett, 61015 Daniels, 48962 Davis, 51347 Davis Craig, 77094 Deneen, 59548 Duvalt, 68408 Foster, 49515 Foster, 55389 Griffith, 48095 Hampton, 42213 Harris, 63771 Higdon, 62500 Jones, 44250 Leach, 56882 Letchworth, 45695 Longs, 46883 Lovelace, 55660 McCrae, 57229 Moore, 44458 Murray, 57831 Napier, 62567 Nasworth, 52188 O'Connor, 53178 Parrish, 64159 Reed, 45067 Renfro, 80767 Roberts, 79231 Roberts, 73382 Roberts, 28600 Rogan, 51750 Rogers, 52386 Rosa Rodriguez, 57732 Rudolph, 41413 Scott, 71105 Sizemore, 47303 Stammers, 68077 Ulrich, 50554 Villegas, 82144 Williams, 55785 Wright, 49598 Young, 48525 Young. Thanks, everybody. See you guys next time.
Thank you.